Morgantown, West Virginia is named for Zachary Morgan, the son of the first European who came over the Appalachian Mountains to settle what used to be Transmontane, Virginia. Along the storied Monongahela and Cheat Rivers, it is home to West Virginia University, the state's largest school of higher learning, and with a team mascot, the Mountaineer, that celebrates the city's and the state's founding. Morgantown is a place in transition. Thanks to the university and its resources, this once small mountain community is becoming an economic boomtown, attracting students from all over the nation and a faculty from around the world. Dr. Roger Chen and his wife Lucy moved to Morgantown from Chicago, where they first met as international students from Taiwan. Dr. Chen is a civil engineering professor at WVU, specializing in the study of stress on bridges. He and his wife have raised 5 sons in Morgantown. Being fans of the Beatles, the Chens are probably familiar with John Lennon's famous remark, "Life is what happens when you are making other plans."
I came to United States to get the undergraduate bachelor degree. After I graduated, I tried to find a job, but I had my first son were born, and then it kept me busy. And then second one and third one. So I pretty much, spend most of my time to take care of my kids.
With an engineer father and an academic mother, it is no small surprise that the Chen sons have embraced the West Point Bridge competition.
The bridge design competition has a motivation for them to study math and science and then maybe choose engineering as a future career. And so it is very good for the kids.
Their 2 oldest sons, now in college, started the tradition of competing in the contest. Alan, their oldest, is in medical school at Duke University, and their second oldest, Brian, is a pre-med major at Princeton University, and he is also a presidential scholar. They have now passed the torch to their younger brothers. Peter, a sophomore at Morgantown's University High School, and Stephen, an 8th grader at Mountaineer Middle School.
My older brothers, they while they're in high school or middle school, they discovered the bridge competition, the West Point Bridge design competition. So what happened was, while they were doing it, maybe I sort of looked on a little, but I didn't really get into it until really the 7th grade, when I actually started to be able to compete when I was 13 years old or something like that.
Watching them do it, they basically know what they're doing, and so it really helps to be able to learn off them. And I usually follow how they do it. I might add a new spin on it, but it's basically we do all have the same strategy.
To the casual observer, it might seem that the engineering competition would be a natural step for the sons of an engineer, but Dr. Chen insists that his sons took the initial interest and that he plays a small role in their development as designers.
Being a professor, did I, push the kids, or did I give the kids extra advice so that they can perform better than the other kids? I told them some fundamentals. I mean, it's related to physics as well. All right. So the high school physics teacher also motivate them, saying that if they, participate in this kind of competitions, that they can somehow earn extra credit. So the university high school physics teacher really motivate them.
Peter is quite fortunate to have not just an excellent science teacher, but the best. UHS's Michael Rowe won the Siemens Founder Award for Best Math and Science Teacher in the nation. Like Colonel Ressler at West Point, he is known for finding engaging ways to involve his students.
be honest, I don't use the textbook all that much. I often actually approach it probably the other way. I think about what could be a practical application. You know, you might have an athlete that is a punts for the football team, and so you're going over projectile motion. It's just a natural concept that they've already thought about probably, and so you can bring their world to physics, I think, rather than worrying about taking the physics to their world always.